Today on The American Dream, the story of a business owner in the Twin Cities who came to this country with nothing, built a great business, a wonderful family, and reminds all of us that this truly is the land of opportunity. This is Neebrzh, Siberia, a little city in the middle of nowhere in the Chemans region, where 80% of Russia's oil and natural gas is found. In the winter, it can be 60 below zero here. This is where Dmitry Lipinski grew up, a very cold place with very few opportunities. Dmitry was a smart, hardworking kid who knew his ticket out was education.
And I graduated from college 3 years, got a degree, went to university to study history. I wanted to be a teacher of history of the world, ancient times, and after 2 years had the opportunity to move to the United States.
Next stop was Chicago. In 2005, Dmitry and 3 buddies came to the Windy City with big dreams and little else.
Spent a full month in a car with no job, no money, nothing. Pretty much it was 4 of us, 2 guys went back to Russia and 2 of us decided to stay, and I have a ticket back, going back home, and I just said, you know what, no matter what happens here, I'm not going back. I tore it in pieces while I still didn't have a job. Have no clue where we're gonna go. It was downtown Chicago. We didn't know that everything kind of in suburbs here. So what happened is we were looking for jobs, and I mean, bought first car for a couple $100. The car did not even make 100 miles. Pretty much wasted all the money on it. It was humble beginnings, but eventually we made it.
Dmitry got a job in a deli and eventually worked all kinds of construction jobs. He would advertise on free sites such as Craigslist and do a great job for anyone who would hire him. Finally, just 4 years after coming to this country with nothing and living in his car for a month, Dmitry Lipinski had a home, a family, and his own company. He would realize the American dream.
And I remember I came home and I told my wife that I'll never work for another person. I'm gonna open my own company. And I opened my company and started doing free Craigslist ads, and to this day, never worked for anybody.
Dmitry opened Storm Group Roofing, serving the Minneapolis-St. Paul area, which today is one of the most progressive and positively reviewed roofing companies in the Midwest. When we interviewed Dmitry, he had over 20 employees and many subcontractors that worked every day because of him. Dmitry and his wife have 5 beautiful children. He still works night and day, he's still building his business and still loves learning, even from his competition.
I'm very competitive, but I also read reviews for all my competitors. I eat them for breakfast, and I see what they do good, I see what they do bad. I actually have meetings with my guys, and I would read negative reviews from my competitors, and I would say, hey guys, look, this company right here, just a couple of weeks ago, I read a review for one of my competitor, and it was a really negative review about driver. So they didn't do any work, but somebody posted on Google actually, say, we don't know how good work this company does, but their driver was really aggressive on the highway and things like that. And I would have a meeting, guys, how you walk matters, how you talk matters, it's not only about the job. You know, if you drive my truck, I want you to be professional, it's all around performance. And yeah, it's your competition for you, you have to learn from it.
Dmitry is living the American dream. He loves spreading the word. He has thousands of followers on YouTube who watch his business stories. He tells them with passion. He's a man who has found something great and wants others to share it. He sees the American dream every time he looks at one of his trucks with his company's name on it, or speaks to one of his happy clients, or he watches his children playing. He thinks about the freedom to succeed that can only be found here. America is truly the land of opportunity.
I say it way too often, and I truly mean it. I believe it's the best country in the world. People don't, a lot of people take it for granted how easy it is to become self-employed. How easy, like these days, when I start my own business, especially this day and time when you can go on YouTube and find how-to video almost on anything. You want to be hardwood floor installer? Watch a couple videos, go get license, LLC, go to insurance. It's easier than ever. Minimum investment, that's what I've done. If a guy like me, he come here with bare English and just willing to work, put effort to it, it's impossible as nothing. And I can compare because I know other countries, and it's just easy here. but you have to still go and do it, and people just wouldn't, or too afraid, or comfortable, or I know a lot of people who would rather get support from the government instead of working. That takes place. But if you want to be a business owner, it's there for you. Especially construction. You want to be a drywall guy, they will pay you to hang drywall while you're learning to do it. I mean, it's unheard of.
They don't do that in Siberia?
They don't do it in Siberia.
Today, Dmitry Lipinski is a business owner, a proud husband and father, and very proud to be an American citizen. In fact, the day he got his citizenship, he needed crutches to get to the courthouse because of a torn ACL. Nothing could have stopped him from becoming an American that day, and nothing will stop him in the future from living the American dream.